Hi lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, let's dive into today's video. Lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where a lot of people are actually reacting to the fact that this Diddy situation is just a means of distraction to what is actually happening. And this got a lot of people quite thinking and asking what is it that is really happening. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Let me say this to you low vibrational Africans. Demons in flesh. Do you know why they gave you Sean Puffy Combs at this time? Do you know why did they do this right now? We know why they did it. They did it so he couldn't help Kamala Harris. Did it because he was suing parent company to his liquor product. They did it because he was working on some initiatives that would have undermined some of the corporate elites in America. Did it because he started a black political party. Why they did it, but you don't know why they did it at this time. I'm talking about the timing, not just the agenda, the timing. You know why they gave black people Puff Daddy during election season? The reason they gave you Puff Daddy during election season, the reason they decided to serve up Sean Puffy Combs is they want to distract you from the laws that they are passing. They want to distract you from the policies that they are enacting. They want to distract you from the initiatives that they are implementing. This is a distraction because they know black people love to see black people disgraced, humiliated, and destroyed. They know black people love to see black people disgraced, humiliated, and destroyed. They said, throw them one of their own. Another Negro today to send all the black people over here while we take care of business over here. This is a grand distraction. They always do this when they're planning something really, really big that they don't want American Negroes or Africans around the world to pay attention to. And we fall for the bait every time. There's nothing wrong with a conversation on Sean Puffy Combs. But when you scroll through black Twitter, you scroll through black Instagram, scroll through black Facebook, and you scroll through black TikTok, and all you see is gossip and conversation about one man at a time like this, then you know you are engaged in a grand distraction.
The whole entire world is being distracted by the P. Diddy case. What's going on with Diddy? The whole soap opera. So I sat back and I asked myself, why? Why are they making light of this right now? I mean, if he's wrong, he's definitely wrong. But why are they making light of it? What are they trying to hide? Because usually when they got one thing going on over here, they have something else going on over here. So I did my research. And on the same day that they came and arrested Mr. P. Diddy and had the media in a frenzy, social media in a frenzy, but on that same day, did you know? Yeah, did you know 23andMe? Yes, that 23andMe, the DNA database. Every single CEO and director has resigned. Now you got to ask yourself, why would the CEOs and directors resign? Now let's go back to when the data breach happened. And at least 7 million people, 7 million customers, data was breached. DNA data was breached. And nobody knew that these guys resigned on the same day that P. Diddy got locked up. Don't you think this is something that you should have knew about? They have a lot of power. You know what's about to go down, right? Pay attention.
Guys, they are just distracting you with the Diddy case, but hiding and concealing what is really happening. So, let's dive into this one. Did you know that on the day that Diddy got taken in and locked up, the CEO and all of the directors of DNA firm all quit on the same day? Now, what do we think that is really about? And why is something so big like that not making the mainstream media? Now, we have to ask ourselves, what is really going on? Is everything as we see it to be? Or is there more going on? This shit is far more deeper than we think. But I'm intrigued to know your thoughts. Has anyone seen this too? Has anyone read up about that? Have you been down that rabbit hole? Because if you have, comment in the comments and let me know what you know.
Guys, can we just stop with this Diddy shit, man? Like, this has been going on for so long now. This Diddy shit has got so much of you guys distracted. This is probably by far one of the biggest cover-ups on social media and the news. Now, if you guys know me, you guys know what I think when something's just going big on the internet. It's going viral, it's going trending. Look, it's 2024. We've been knowing this shit from 2020, 2019. You see the higher ups? They are laughing at us. They've kept us railed for years on this shit. But most people still get caught on the hook. I guarantee you there was no fucking baby oil in his house. They've made it up. They know how crazy it's going to be online when people see it. And it's going to keep you more distracted. Wake up! Distract us from what? Now you have to understand, there is literally an agenda of things that they are trying to do. When I talk about they, you can refer it to the government, the higher politicians, or even people just in the higher ranking. Put it like this, the people that have power over the world. They want to enforce new rules, new laws, probably enforce new shit that they're not even allowed to, but most people wouldn't know anyway because most people don't know what's going on, and ultimately just change the world to how they want to. And in order to do this, they need to distract the world so that the world doesn't see the new things they are enforcing. And then once it's enforced, we can't do nothing about it. The riots a couple months ago was used as a distraction. Everybody was so focused on the riots, they probably put some shit into place that we don't even know about now. They use celebrities as a distraction. They're puppets, and they're all in on this as well.
Every time I look on social media or the news, everybody's talking about what's going on with Diddy. Is that some type of distraction or something? Why isn't no one talking about, as of September 30th at 7 p.m., that the International Longshoremen Association, their contract ends as of October the 1st? They're going on strike. So what does that mean? 45,000 ILA workers are going on strike. And the ports that are shutting down, 50% of our goods that we use on a daily basis come through those ports. So what does that mean to us as consumers? So that means that as those containers sit out there in the ocean, there's going to be charges that accrue. When those charges accrue, who do you think going to eat those charges? Yes, us as consumers. You better believe it. If you think you're paying $5 now for a gallon of milk, oh, inflation is going to go up crazy. And the reason why they're going on strike, because, of course, the union, they want a 77% raise for the workers. The port want to go to automation. And the reason why the port want to go to automation, because as if you're in the trucking industry and logistics, you know that sometimes when you go to ports, the ports are so long, unfortunately, it is what it is. The union workers, the workers sometimes be on their phones doing everything, so they're not moving fast enough. So, of course, the ports want to make it automation so they get the truckers in and get them out. However, the unions are fighting they're saying we're going on strike. We want a 77% raise. So they're not coming up with no agreement no time soon. So in the meantime, goods are going to be sitting out there. Everything we get imported, it's going to be sitting out there on the ocean. So, with that being said, stock up on your non-perishable items, anything that you use on a daily basis. Just prepare yourself. Don't get distracted about what's going on in entertainment. Diddy, nothing. They're not even talking about the election anymore. So anyway, let me just finish getting ready for get these units ready and continue to make this money in this real estate, because boy, when I tell you, I'm not getting distracted. Pay attention. Be wise. We want to come before destruction. Have a blessed day.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So look, with all this going on, everybody knows it's a big distraction because of the election. But I'm on TikTok scrolling and people talking about Janet and what she said about Kamala or Kamala. I don't know, whatever her name is. And then they talking about, we gonna cancel Janet. I wish I would. I ain't nobody canceling Penny from Good Times. Nobody canceling Janet. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Just think about it, like everybody got something to say or want to side with the opposition until your loved one or the person that you care about is affected. She wasn't doing nothing but speaking on the behalf of her brother, because Kamala was the prosecutor back then when they made up all them charges on Mike. She loved her brother, and that's why she feel the way she feel about Kamala. I don't know, whatever. But my thing is, who's on whose authority you gonna cancel somebody? And Janet said she said what she said. She stood on it. She ain't recanting. She ain't taking nothing back. She even fired the whoever she had working for that put out that statement and apologized. She said, no, I ain't tell him to say that. No, fired him. So that means she stood on business on behalf of her brother. And we all know why that came about anyway, because Mike was we was buying Sony Music or Sony Records, whatever it was back in the day. They didn't like it, so they went after him and did all of that stuff. We all know there's a whole agenda behind that. Just like even with Puff, everybody know what type of time Puff been on for the last 20 years. Those of us regular people that's not even in the industry know what type of time Puff was on and what type of person he is. And they protected him all these years, all of the people that he worked for. Because a lot of people think because you black and you a mogul, you got all this power. They don't. They nothing but puppets, and the puppet masters are the ones that's pulling the string, and they don't look like them. They got a boss that they have to answer to. Those people in the industry was protecting Puff until Puff put that lawsuit in on that liquor company because of the Ciroc stuff. We all know everything they said he did it. He been doing it. And they protected him until he went against what they wanted him to do. We all know what it is in this industry. But as far as somebody talking about they gonna cancel Janet, are you crazy? And it ain't like she trying to sway somebody's political vote. She a Jehovah. She not even voting. She just don't like the lady. Okay. She got a right to feel the way she feel. But as far as somebody thinking they about to cancel Penny from Good Times, man, I wish I would. And everybody worried about what race Kamala or Kamala is, put that lady in some humidity. Watch her hair swell up. She gonna be out there looking like Frederick Douglass. You will know then what race she is.
Like seriously, lovelies, in as far as I am actually not in support with whatsoever that Diddy have been accused of. Like, I am not in support of any crime. I'm not in support of any any sort of crime, anything that is not genuine, anything that is not straightforward, but still, this is actually a time to reflect. I also, believe that there is something that they are actually trying to distract people from. Like, I was going through my For You page on TikTok, and when I came across the video, especially from Dr. Umar, a lot of people actually were coming for him, and people were like talking about how he was in support of what Diddy did. And when I saw that first video, I was like, okay, how was he in support of it? Like, I tried to as much as I can to look for the video, where he was supporting what Diddy, did, which I still do not really understand it. But the thing is that I think there are a lot, there are a lot to more that meets the eye. There is definitely something that is going on that they actually, brought Diddy's, thing to distract. These guys wouldn't tell the public that they never found out about Diddy for a very long time. Like, they should, they must have found out about him for a very long time. So why is it now that they are bringing all of this? I remember there was a time at which this same Diddy went viral of where he was actually assaulting his girl or something, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me. And I was like, why is it that they did not actually use the same period of time to bring out these things that we all are seeing, that every other social platform, anywhere you go, it's all about Diddy this, Diddy that, and all of that. And now, and they are thinking that, a lot of people are getting, at least as if it's getting cool in that of Diddy's case. Like, throughout last 2 weeks, it's all about Diddy here, Diddy there, something that they were supposed to bring out as at 2 months to 3 months back. I guess that was a period when he started, where some of the things that he has done started coming out. So why didn't they use that said energy then to, still push it out, to actually bring out all of the things that we are seeing now? Secondly, it's as if this thing is going down. Like, people are not more the way at which it was. That's about last week. They decided to bring the message, the young black man that is said to be innocent, but they decided to do what they felt that is right for them. They are not to be questioned. They just want to keep on bringing something each and every week to distract while they carry out their underground jobs. Like, why now, when what is happening next month, there is bigger thing that is on board next month. So why are they not putting more energy on the way at which they want to carry out this? Like, more of it, more of something to do with election that is coming up. Like, when I saw all of these teachers, and they were like, they don't even have a problem with the way at which things are going, but it's just that the period at which they chose to bring this that is so suspicious. So let's take a look at this 23andMe, that most of their subordinators and all of that have to resign. And people keep asking, why is it not making a headline? Why is it that the media, why is it not talked about just the way at which this thing is being talked about? They try as much as they can to to keep that out of people, so that people wouldn't talk about it. It's not that they only brought this thing. Now they also analyze someone that is innocent of a crime. Like, I have never seen a thing like this. Like, I have never ever seen a thing. Even if you don't like someone, even if you dislike someone and you want to prove a point, won't you do that with something that, okay, I'm doing this because of this? But no, they see it that is your right. It's your right to do something. They are the ones in charge. They are the ones to actually put stuff straight, and any other person with all of the millions of petition, with all of the millions people begging, people right, the petitions here and there, even the offenders, they don't really want, okay, just let him there, so that he can actually spend the rest of his life over there. But no. So what, like, seriously, lovelies, when I saw these stitches, I was like, there is actually something really going on, and it's just a matter of time. Everything will come to light. I also saw some stitches of a pot, being shipped or something, which might actually cause the way at which food are expensive right now. It might actually triple in price. So something is definitely wrong somewhere. Something is definitely going to be, but let's just be hopeful. Like, let's just be prayerful that this storm will just come and pass. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes, and if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, please do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see
I've watched up to this extent. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.